Took quite a while for Kaiser to get activated, and it just didn't activate at all. It was like sleep mode. But I'm sure if anyone is going to get that Kaiser to perform, it will be a team like Government. And then it is complemented with the lovely Alistair. Whether that'll be Kaiser in the mid lane, it's more than likely looking like it, because we are hovering over a second attack damage champion, and we go for the Xayah. So Xayah in the bot lane with the Alistair, and Kaiser is going to be in that mid lane going against Zeri Nautilus so far. So we're seeing that the bot lane is pretty much already being solidified, with the mid lane counterpart being solidified as well. I'm pretty sure we saw this matchup yesterday, Kaiser going against the Orianna, and I think it was who was it? I'm pretty sure it was KS Gaming. I forgot who it was that was on Orianna, but obviously we're seeing KS Gaming today. And it was actually a really good performance from KS Gaming onto the Orianna. It really helped in the mid to late game. I saw Orianna being played in WRLA 2 earlier. Very good. So let's see what's going on with these 4th and 5th bands. Blam, I got a question. What is better, Monster, Lewis Hamilton, Aussie Lemonade? Monster Lewis Hamilton is pants. Aussie Lemonade all the way. Yosha! I'm feeling so zealous seeing you cast. Hey! Well, Zealous raided us yesterday, the absolute beautiful human that he is. He did raid us yesterday. Thank you very much, Mr. Zealous, if you are watching. But onto the 4th and 5th bands, we're seeing the jungle bands coming through from the likes of Kha'Zix and Jin Zhao. Go KSG. Yeah, I'm finding it hard who to root for in this game, Solister, because I like both of these teams very much. Obviously, Yafor was part of Government previously, but he has decided to not part ways with them, but obviously he has parted ways, but not part ways with them in any sort of bad terms. He has just decided to go and try and form his own team, which is KS Gaming, and so far they are in the top 3 teams from yesterday, which is fantastic. I'm pretty sure Yafor is happy with those results. We see the Volley Bear and the Lee Sin come through onto the bands again, so those big jungle pans get picked. But we do see Aatrox coming through. We don't have our Baron laners yet. It could be Aatrox in the Baron lane, but I'm going to assume that's going to be Aatrox in the jungle. We saw this exact same thing happen yesterday on KS Gaming with the Orianna. We actually saw Aatrox go 0-0-8. And then Orianna got all the kills and 1 assist and no deaths. So it's going to be good to see what they can do with the Aatrox today. And then we see the Ornn get locked in and Fiora get locked in as well. So we're going to see... Are we seeing Zealous on the Fiora there? Ornn in the Baron lane? Yeah? I'll be back soon. No worries, dude. I was standing like 15 minutes there and couldn't decide what to get. Man, always Aussie Lemonade. Always Aussie Lemonade. Yeah, I was in the team itself. Oh, right, okay. You were in KS Gaming? Are you like a sub, or were you in yesterday? And if it isn't Aussie Lemonade, by the way, a Monarch is a solid top tier replacement. But here we go. We have it here. Obviously, KS Gaming and Government are infamous for not getting in order. Actually, they have gotten in order, but for some reason, my thing... No, they haven't. My screen froze for a second. I almost panicked and died. But it's actually counting down, and they still haven't got themselves in order. Typical Government. I still love you, but get yourself in order, because now I'm going to have to do it when we pause. Main mid. Oh, okay. Nice, nice. I'm usually a Red Bull type of guy. Me too. Me too. Both drafts really good. Should be hard. Yes, really, really good drafts. We see the Renekton. I don't think we saw Renekton get played at all yesterday. If it's anything like Worlds, we saw Renekton being picked quite a lot in Baron Lane. It is Vector on the Renekton. Vector on the Renekt. Make it make sense and rhyme. Who will win in your opinion, Mr. Awesome Streamer? How's it going, White? Welcome to the stream, dude. And I'm not too sure. I can't call it. Like Solist has already pointed out. 18. And let's zoom out a little bit. There we go. Beautiful. Mazara. Is my camera glitching today? No. I mean, it made me look like I was doing Agent Smith kind of things yesterday, which nobody pointed out, which made me feel sad when I realized. I think Gov is going to win 2-1. Yeah, we might see. We might see. We'll see how it goes. Now it depends who can front to back better. Yes, yes, yes. It is ultimately down to these squishy champions and seeing who is actually going to be positioning a little bit better on these teams. We did see a little bit of flavors coming on for the blue side within the event list as we were waiting for this game to unpause. Where that is going to be, I'm not too sure. But I'm really glad that these sort of like up in the Baron lane support with the Baron laners is now completely gone. Yesterday we were seeing a lot of sort of the support started down in the bot lane as they normally do, but then as we progressed through sort of that beginning, the early game, slowly coming into level 5 to level 6, we were seeing the actual supports going into the mid lane or probably rotating all the way up into the Baron lane to try and secure some ganks and give some support. For lack of their better words, give some support to their laners in hopes to get some ganks. Late game KS will win. You think so? I mean, that's how they won the first match yesterday. That late game. Zeri Ori poked too much. It is a great team comp, to be fair. Like I said, Giacomino and Miracle, both on these champions yesterday, did some miracles. Some Jacka miracles yesterday. Oh, okay. Vector looking pretty low. Getting the gank off the Fiora. Oh! There's the first blood for government. But this is the thing that I think government will probably be able to sort of do a lot better and handle a lot better than Secret Kingdom. Is that yesterday we saw KS Gaming. We saw that this team comp was a late game activation. But Secret Kingdom just could not give enough pressure in the early to mid game to try and get a snowball into the late game to sort of nullify that activation of the scaling into late game. But government have already proved it. They got first blood straight away in that Baron lane thanks to the Fiora. Movement speed buffs are insane late. Oh yes. Let's see in team fight. Yeah, that's where all the flavors are going to come through when we see our first team fight, by the way. Ornn back up into the Baron lane. He's an Orny boy. Got a few recalls going on. A few recalls, a few purchasing of items. It is the Black Friday spirit. They are going back. None of them are on discount, though. Oh. Oh. What's the Alistair thinking? Or what's he formulating here? He's in the bush. I mean, Red did have a little bit of vision. I'm pretty sure they would have known that the Alistair was going to come into this lane because they had the little vision here in the river coming from blue buff. Renekton knew that. Vector knew it. He taunted with the recall. He was just like, yeah, nah, I know you're there. I'm going to go back and get me some more boots. Plated steel caps. Pretty solid pick at the moment, considering the only AP, sorry, is going to be the Kaiser. Orianna does get the stun onto her. Balls are flying. Feathers are flying. Xayah, Kaiser are all short range. They are, but they have their own utility, really, don't they? I mean, Xayah with the feathers that can go through multiple targets. The ult as well. So if a well-positioned ult can get a nice little stun on it. Is that Pawn that normally plays jungle on government in the ADC lane? Or is that somebody else? Oh, Nautilus on the run, but Aatrox is there. Miracle over the wall, coming to aid their support. Mr. Yar4 himself, currently only behind about 1 point. I'm calling it a K. I'm not giving it a point K. It's about a K difference. We see the Kaiser actually rotated up into the Baron lane. Whilst there's a bit of action going on in the mid lane. Orianna left down in the bot lane. Now rotated around with the Ornn. Switcheroony here. We said the mid lane go up to the Baron lane. Oh, here comes the Alistair with the knock-up. The cowbells are ringing. Can she get the Icanthian Rain onto him? Oh, what another kill. What a beautiful kill there from Heaven. Beautiful. Heaven only knows. Looks like KS Gaming are doing what they did yesterday. They are focusing that Dragon Soul. I don't think I agree with this because that Baron lane is looking mightily low. Nautilus having to rotate around there to try and defend this wave into the Baron tier turret. But Fiora has that Shelly. Drop the Shelly in the Baron lane, secure the first turret of the game. Get those last few little bit of the turret plating. We got a bit of a 1v1 action going on here with Ornn and Orianna. But then here comes the Aatrox, Giacomino, Miracle Giacomino in as a 2v1, taking the first blood for KS Gaming onto Ornn there. Nicely done. We see that jungle mid lane action that we're used to seeing from yesterday. Beautifully done by KS Gaming. So Giacomino Miracle. Oh, look at Alice. Mate, Alice is just... He's just ready. He's ready to go. He's prime beef into the team fight. Oh, getting a little bit of stun there from the Glacial Augment. The movement speed decrease. Fiora's in there. We see Zeri procced in that splash damage from the ultimate. Can she deny the turret fall in? She does. But Zealous is looking thirsty. He wants some blood. Can he manage to secure onto the Nautilus? Oh, okay. They're decided. They're decided. There's the parry to stop a lot of the Zeri damage early game. Early fight, shall I say. Renekton's in there, but Kaiser's going to come in as well. Nautilus looking pretty low. Renekton goes down. And they're going to secure it onto the Nautilus. Do they know he's there? No, they don't. They're not going to do anything. Miracle. Oh, what a nice shutdown onto the Kaiser, though. Miracle just mobbing up a little bit, trying to make some good out of whatever happened there. They're still looking to push that mid lane turret. They do get it, however. And then we got Fiora up in that top lane. Are we going to see two turrets go down to none? Orianna's trying to best down in the bot lane. We're seeing that the Nautilus is rotating around as well. Can they get a few armor platings here? Oh, there's that Nautilus ult into the Ornn. Can Ornn get away? They just can't get any closer to them. The Alistair comes in for the assist. Currently not looking too good for KS Gaming. But as I said, in the early game, government know how to put the pressure on, and putting the pressure on to such a team that activates into the late game is your key win condition here. There we go. Aatrox getting knocked up from the Alistair. We see the Orianna ball go onto the Aatrox here. Aatrox has to get out with the movement speed increase from his ult and from the Orianna. A little bit of taunting going on from Zealous there. That's a little bit naughty. That's naughty, Zealous. That's naughty. Very naughty, sir. Anyway, let's have a little breather. Let's have a breather in the Baron lane. It's a Baron lane breather. Not much going on up in there. Ornn's back into his original lane like he should be. That turret just hanging on. It's hanging on. It's all it can do. But currently, government are only 2k gold ahead. We see these team fights. They do massive, massive amounts of damage in these team fights. We haven't seen as many sort of kill finishers as we would like to see. But when you got champions like Zeri knowing how to get out of there, the Nautilus, I'm not too sure why they didn't try and go in onto the Nautilus down in that mid lane team fight. He was literally very low health, didn't bother trying to scout and finish him. But then you have the likes of the Orianna with the movement speed increase and the shield. All these beautiful pieces of the kits in their team composition. Aatrox here onto the Alistair. Nice Ornn knock-up. Sammy is actually relieving my negativity from that Ornn pick. We see quite a bit. But then we see teams pick it and just absolutely just get steamrolled. They go for the Ornn pick. It doesn't really work too good for them. Oh, man. It's a slaughter. It's a slaughter. Yarfor gets taken out. But also Orianna gets taken out as well. So that's a 2-0 trade for government. Putting it up nicely to roughly around about that 3k gold difference. Now that they've got that bot lane. So just hanging on by the Baron lane tier 1 turret. But we do have the minions rock up already. Can they do just about enough damage? It looks like they... Oh, no. The red minions have faulted their plan. We see that KS Gaming are still looking to commit for these dragon souls. They've got to be careful. That dragon is pretty much below half health. We see that the Kaiser gets the kill onto Vector there. Aatrox could possibly be next. They have no smites. That is a free dragon, surely. Free dragon for the blue team. So government steals the ice dragon. That's a triple kill for Heaven on the Kaiser. Can we get a quad, please? Not quite. Alistair has to steal some of the kills. Why? Why does the support have to steal the quad? What's going on there? Government, please. There he goes. He's taunting. He knows he did bad. He knows he did bad. That's GG. Yeah. I mean, that was a big stomp on that dragon fight. They started it. They tried to claim the second dragon in hopes to try and claim a third and final dragon for the soul. Didn't quite go to flavor and plan. We saw that the Kaiser took out the Renekton very early in the team fight. Then we saw Aatrox fall. So when the Aatrox falls, the Smite falls as well. But we've seen the U moves come through as first item on the Aatrox. No wonder he's got such a good movement speed increase. I don't think it's probably the best thing to go for when you've got the likes of the Xayah already with the anti-heal. You've got Fiora with Divine Sunder as well. Then if you've not only got those, you've got Alistair coming through as well. So the lethalities, yes, it will obviously give you a little bit more damage with the lethality of Yumu's. And then Black Cleaver's been built as well. But we've got Gluttonous Greave also. I don't know. It's just not working. Something's just not working in this build, it seems, on Miracle here. He's moving too fast. Oh, he is moving too fast. He's milking that gold. He's bullying ADC. Oh, dear. Oh, dear Lord. Everybody, welcome the resident pun man himself. And it looks like it's going to be another cheap kill onto the Alistair. We have Alistair moving through those turrets. Once again, stunning the Zeri. Zeri is in a tough spot. She manages to get out there with her E. But still Fiora tracks her down and kills her. Takes her around the back and finishes her like a old dog behind the shed. That build works. They just need to try and scale. Yeah, but it's just not working right now. I'm telling you, oh, we need some Heartsteel. We need some Heartsteel in this match. That's the only way they're going to survive this, is if they have a Heartsteel skin. But yeah, just looking at the team comp, though, on the side of government, when you've got 1, 2, 3... 3 champions with anti-heal on an Aatrox. Aatrox isn't going to be doing any healing anytime soon. That Gluttonous Greaves is not going to be saving you from 3 items of anti-heal. Let's be realistic. I'm interested to see why they go for the Essence Reaver first on the Zeri rather than, like, Bloodthirster. Obviously, Essence Reaver is going to give you a little bit more AD, surely, but... that front is a problem? Oh, massive. Massive problem. When you have big boys like Ornn and Alistair, it's hard. Especially when you've only really got... I mean, Vector was really nullified early on in this game. Like, he's currently sat at 0-5. The Ornn's been having a jolly old time in that Baron lane, especially with those Zealous ganks as well. It's just been complete chaos for Vector in the Baron lane. We've got a TP coming in. Is it going to be enough for KS Gaming to survive this team fight? Probably not. Alistair was only looking low. Okay, Riku manages to get his first kill of the game, but I don't think it's going to be enough to save the game itself. Whoever followed there, thank you very much. Welcome to the stream. Love your face. I'm going to actually just go onto my creator dashboard so I can see actually who follows. Stream manager. Trorben BR, thank you very much. Much appreciated. Absolute gentleman. Zeri got that final spark of hope. Yep, that final spark of hope in the spark hope of a kill. I can't move it around, though. It looks like this is going to be a clap for blue team here. There we go. There's that Kaiser going off once again. Double kill for Kaiser. Can she get a triple kill? She gets a triple. Oh, baby. Oh, baby, a triple. The Fiora's coming in with the teleport. That minion wave is rolling through in the mid lane very soon, but they're rotating up into the top lane to try and get at least a few turrets here, which is going to be massive for blue team. We can see that the party has been disbanded, so the game is over. We're just waiting to see how this is over, but this is it. The Baron lane push with the minions. They don't even need the Baron Asher. They're like, forget the Mountain Drake. Forget the shield of the Nexus. In comes that Ornn ult, knocking them up into the spawn. Not caring at the world. And that's 1-1 to government. We could argue that was a easy 1-1 for government. A government probably the top seeded team right now. I would say so. Fair to Giacomino. Giacomino getting this SVP. I kind of feel like this Renekton draft was a bit redundant. Especially if you're trying to like use the CC. You could only really hope to get the CC onto either of these. But we didn't see anything really successfully come through for the Nautilus. But we see Rakan. Ooh. Ooh. Rakan comes through for government. One more day till World's Finals. I can't wait, dude. Cannot wait. Cook jungle, let's go. Imagine if I called it. Zealous just goes it. But the Fiora comes out again. Will we see Zealous on the Fiora jungle again? He loves it. He hasn't teased his Z at all. We want to see Zealous on the Z. T1 win. I want Weibo to win, man. The shy all the way. No, not Renekton again. No. I don't know why they're going Renekton again. Maybe they're hoping that the Fiora is in the Baron lane this time. They've banned the Ornn. I'll give them that. Government actually played a good Ornn. But then yesterday, Yar 4 on the Ornn on KS Gaming was really good. I really enjoyed that. Okay, so Capybara's managed to beat so far, but get with Sauerkraut. So we're already 1 up for that. WLG are currently 1 up from Secret Kingdom because Secret Kingdom didn't come on time. So we see the Ornn and Volibear on the same bands, on the same team. Okay, that's a little bit of discrimination from the Freljord. I think T1 got it. I think if T1 got it, I think it's a little bit fixed. Because I reckon Faker will retire after this one, and it'll just be like one more championship under his belt. You know what I mean? Oh, the dreaded Zoe. So Zoe yesterday was actually a really high ban rate champ. And we see the dreaded lady come out. Especially in the first series, Ladno, I mean, I don't know if it was Ladno in particular or it was KW Boba, but one of those teams were just religiously banning Zoe. So either Ladno have a really good Zoe player on their team, or Zoe's just generally a good pick in comp right now. Okay, Jace comes through. We could see the Jace in the mid lane. Corki and the Rakan in the duo to counter the Zeri. And then Garen in the top lane. So we are going to be seeing Zealous on the Fiora once again. KW ban Zoe. Yeah, I thought so. Man, World is at 7 AM. Yeah, I know. Luckily for me, I don't start work till about 10 AM. So I can at least watch a good 3 hours of it. So. I'm just, like, literally, for the whole time of watching Worlds, I'm just going to try and, like, spot Stu in the crowd. That's all I'm going to do. Hope that the camera to Stu so we can see him. See his little face. Okay. Jarvan in the jungle. JJ Abrams in the jungle. Renekton in the Baron lane. I really hope that they can do something with this Renekton this time around, because last time that was just a redundant pick, man. Classical government not getting an order. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. You start work at 7 a.m. on a Sunday? You absolute fiend. Oh, no, wait. Sunday. It is on Sunday, yeah. Right, so the final lock-ins there. Very nice. Rakan, obviously, in the support lane. Heaven in the mid on the Jace. We get a few first strikes come through this time. We didn't have any first strikes last match. Glacial Augment once again on the supports. Actually, no, Rakan's going for Electrocute. Are we going to see a little bit more of an AP Rakan this time around? Knowing that we got the Garen, I think they probably could get away with that. What can be quite tedious pause, but I'd like to think I managed to feel it quite goodly. Goodly? Jesus Christ, my language and English is terrible. I feel like I can fill it quite well, like some Naruto filler. And it means I can talk to you guys directly, so it makes the group stage casting a little less lonely since I don't have a co-cast. But Galio taking a lot of damage there. Galio, that was just a no-no. Okay, Garen also taking a lot of damage. Rakan also. There's the Ignite. First blood. Oh. Ew. Okay, there we go. That was guaranteed. Guaranteed. Jace answers back straight away immediately in the mid lane, taking out the Zoe. Oh, not like this. Not like this, Giacomino. That's not kind of the champion you want to give a first blood over. Pre-1 minute. Okay, Galio going in with the third, with the taunt. Nicely done. Garen flashing in. Oh! He goes in. He gets the wombo combo. Skill goes to the support again. First match we saw it on the Alistair stealing kills. Now Rakan's just feel like, oh man, Rakan's having a field day with these kills, it seems. Galio flash was nice, but no follow-up. Correct, correct. You are not wrong, my fellow friend. Can we see that? Oh, that Q did not go downtown. It did not connect onto the Alistair, but it did. I mean, the Jace, sorry. It did make the Jace fall asleep. The man with the hammer. But here comes Zealous going in onto the Galio. Oh, it's another kill for Government. This match has already been sped up by like 2 times. It's like watching somebody speak on crack. This game is already 3-1. We are pre-2 minutes. And it's all just been a knock-on effect from that Baron Lane Ignite kill. Pre-1 minute. I just really hope Vector manages to do more in this Baron lane. Currently, he's up already by 1 kill, so he's already outdoing his last game performance, which I'm very proud of him. He's 1 up. He's actually not down, 0-5. So that's still a really good thing to go for. Getting silenced by the Garen is not something you want to be doing. You don't want to be taking too much damage from the Garen early game. Get that rage meter up, buddy. Do your thing. All right, I'm calling it Rakan MVP. You think so? Okay, what's going on here? I thought Jarvan was going to look for a way. Oh! I mean, you could E over, but then you've got the hero, the grand entrance that could knock you up. It was a risky, high risk, high reward situation, and we saw that Miracle just did not go for it. He was being a sensible adult, it seems. Gotta watch out. Garen's here. Spin to win. Spin to win on the Vector. We're seeing Zealous rotate around, but that is being countered by Yar4. Yar4 is in the bush. In the tri-bush, waiting for Zealous to come in. Rakan with the grand entrance. Not knocking anybody up there. Jarvan looking pretty low. Oh, no. Actually, no. The Zealous was looking pretty low there. Garen also down bad with the health. A 3-0 trade for KS Gaming. Okay. A little bit more of that, please. I'll take that. I'll take that. 2 of those. Well, 1 of those kills went to Renekton. 2 of them went to Jarvan. That's pretty hopeful. Jarvan looking like he's going for the Yumus. A man after my own heart. Oh, Jarvan do bits in the mid lane. Not Jarvan, Jace. Jesus. Zeri and Corki just having a heck of a time down in the bot lane. Just like, you know what? Let's not hurt each other. Let's just let our teams do what they need to do. They can duke it out if they want to. But we're going to have some really nice times down here. Just poking, get a little bit of gold, sprinkling a little bit of CS on themselves. Jungle objectives up in 35 seconds, it looks like. Will we see KS Gaming do what they do? Will they go for the dragon? Ocean Dragon Soul, I probably wouldn't prioritize that. Maybe get a Shelly. Get a few more of those turret platings up in the Baron lane. Potentially the mid lane. We do love a good mid lane bash. Uh-oh, here's the Jace. He's activated. Rakan coming around as well with Zealous. It's a 3-man party up in the Baron lane. We see Jarvan and Galio very much in close proximity here because that Shelly has now been activated. Who is going to get it? Giacomino coming back from spawn. We see Giacomino managing to build Luden's Echo. Fantastic for splash damage. Oh, Renekton just staying alive there. It looks like, yeah, Heaven tried to get the Ignite kill onto Vector there. They really want this Shelly. They're trying to do what they can do. All hands on deck, baby. Get scrubbing. There's the grand entrance with the quickness. Trying to take out the Zeri. Nicely done from Corki. It is those rockets. It is those packages that have just nullified KS Gaming for even trying to get anywhere near the Rift Herald. Now, that's a Rifty B. That is a Rifty B for Government again. Miracle's just like, nah. Nah, G. I'm not even going for that. Rakan so far has been really good. It's been a really good pick, especially for quickness. Going in with the grand entrance as well for the knock-up. Fantastic combo. Timeless combo. We do see Shelly being dropped in the mid lane like Salt Bay. There he goes. I did say we do love a good mid lane bash up. It's a Blam favorite for sure. Rakan coming around with the Fiora as well. Watch out, Mr. Miracle. He needs a hero rather than a miracle. There it is, the Cataclysm. He gets the reduced damage reduction in the Cataclysm, but it isn't enough for Miracle to stay alive. Staying alive, and that's not what Rector's doing now. Oh no! He gets taken out by Zealous again under the turret. Galio trying to do something to take out the Rakan, but manages to do it as well. So it's not all doom and gloom. They did manage to get a 1-1 trade there. So they're still not too far behind in terms of kills. Gold is still within touches. Oh, okay. Okay. Zoe. I don't think she managed to actually land that Q, though. It didn't seem like it. I think that minion was just a unlucky minion taking the full brunt of that Q. Ocean Drake still for the taking. We saw that Miracle was trying to go for it. Oh! Fiora taking out Miracle once again. Zealous is a hungry boy. 4-1. Rakan using the quickness to try and catch out that Zeri. I think Riku's probably learned from that last little bit. That last interaction with the quickness. I think she's like, you know what? I know what's going to happen. The quickness, the grand entrance, the Corki coming in with the rockets and the packages. It's not Christmas when Corki's giving you a package. It's more like a Death Day. Death Day celebration here for Jace. He gets ignited. Nice little 2v1 there from the Galio and the Renekton. Gotta be careful. Riku's gotta be careful. They could potentially get the first turret there for themselves. Nicely done. Renekton's going for it. Doesn't quite have the demolish. Took him a little bit longer than expected. But here comes the Garen running around for the Miracle and the R4. But here's Giacomino going in onto the Rakan. Doing quite a bit of damage there. Trying to get out. Saving her life. She's T-posing while she runs. Look at her. T-posing. I just wish they'd bring out a champion that would just, like, Naruto ninja run. I would main that champion all day, every day. Or if they did like a Naruto collaboration and you just start hearing like the hidden leaf village anthem as you run. That'd be sick. I'm getting a bit carried away here, sorry. Once again, we've seen the Esariva build. I don't think I like that. It's not working. I'm such a bloodthirster whore. I don't like what's going on up here in this Baron lane. They're already at the second tier turret. 3 of them are there. Jace, Fiora, Rakan. It goes down in no time, man. That's something you got to watch out for now. That Baron lane is open bare to the inhibitor. You got to watch out for that bad boy. If you don't nip that in the bud, that's going to be your demise. Just like last match. That's where we saw them crush through here. Get straight to the Nexus and win. We don't want to see another repeat of that, please. No, thank you. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Rakan still got his quickness. Galio looking to go down. Miracle going in for the save, but actually dies to the Fiora once again. Zealous is just a beast on this Fiora pick. Oh, I thought he was going to get the Q there. He just didn't have enough vision. Down goes another second tier turret. It's just Galio Renekton. It comes in the Zoe as well. I don't think it's going to be enough to save the second tier turret. Fiora taking a lot of damage there. She has to flash out, unfortunately. They do manage to get the Ignite on her, though, to just keep her out a little bit. So is the Jace. We do see the Cork. He manages to get the last little bit of love touch onto the Zoe, however. So that is a 2-0 trade for Government once again, putting them up by more than half. Well, actually, no, bang on half kills. And they're up by about 3.4k gold, which isn't a massive gold difference. But when you're against Government, it seems to be enough to keep you at arm's length. There's just not really much Chaos Gaming are hoping to do, it seems. They're just taking too much damage. Look at Miracle. He just took too much damage. You didn't have to take that much damage from the Corki. Almost killing you with the Ignite. I understand you want to get that mid lane turret for that bonus gold, but would you rather lose your life again or get bonus gold? It was clearly looking like he wanted to seppuku. Giacomino getting caught out there. Oh, what a nice setup from Jarvan. Beautiful. Cataclysm in. The Rakan is down. We got Vector going against Sammy down in the mid to bot river there. Jace also in the mid as well. Got to be careful. Don't want to sort of try and commit to anything as you've got the Jace rocking around. He's probably going to put that gate down with the splash. No, not quite. He hasn't. I thought he was going to put his hyperspeed gate down. Or whatever it's called. Go into hyperspeed. Right. Fiora going in. Jace here as well. Too much damage for Vector. He goes down. Oh, the parry onto the Jarvan knockup. Beautifully done by Zealous. We have the Ignite onto the Jarvan. Jarvan goes down as well. Down goes the Zeri. Riku goes down. It is a triple kill for Zealous once again. Lining them up. Lining them up. One by one, but we do see, however... Oh! Double kill for the Zeri, though. Nicely done, but gonna get... not Zeri, Zoe. I didn't realize there's that many champions with Z's in their name. You don't want that. No, cancel the recall. That is just such a troll. Such a troll thing to do. And oh, I thought he was going to cancel it again. I mean, come on, man. That's just harassment. That's a HR case waiting to happen. Oh, there we go. There's a stun. Rakan could go down here. He doesn't have much defense. Zeri's poke just out of range. They know where Jarvan is, baby. They know where Miracle is. They ain't scared of you no more. Only God can judge. Garen on the run. Garen on the run. I mean, what was that in aid of? Surely. Could you please enlighten me why that E was procted there? Run, Vector, run! Run, Vector. Java coming in, trying to help the Garen. Oh, nicely done with the Galio ult, trying to lock in the Garen, but Garen did actually TP out of there. Garen's still low. He manages to get out, but Zealous goes down. Somebody stop that Garen. Sammy was pretty much low health. Oh, Jace's hammer dunk there. Completely nullified from the Galio with the nice status. But still no more kills. Still no more kills for KS Gaming. How's it going, Danger Hurricane? Welcome to the cast. How's it going? Oh, could we see a little bit turnaround? A little bit mishmash here for KS Gaming. Oh, double kill once again for Zoe. Giacomino has been activated. Ooh, baby, a triple. 2-0. You still think it's going to be 2-0? Even with the potential of this Rift Baron Nashor, sorry. I don't think Fiora is going to be quick enough. Actually, saying that, though, Zeri is not doing as much damage as I thought she would do. They've got to try and keep her off. Somebody put that Zeri to Fiora to sleep. She does. Status, though. She's still alive, but it's not going to be enough. And the Baron Nashor didn't actually get reset there, so nicely done for KS Gaming. They are doing bits here. They've got a nice, juicy, fat minion wave coming down in the mid lane here. They just need somebody just to guide it. Guide it to Jesus. You've got this, man. KS Gaming potentially looking for a third match. I mean, I want a third match. I don't want to end this now because it's only been one game today. We are back to casting 2 games tomorrow. But I want a third match. I want a full best of 3. I haven't had it. 2 days in, I've been deprived. It's not fun. I want a full best of 3. I predicted 2-1 for government. You did. But do you think that Baron Nashor, that they've got a minute, they've got very finite time on that Baron Nashor left. Are they actually going to do anything to use it to push? Because government have managed to get all the way to their inhibitors with no Baron Nashor at all. Only Shelly being dropped in that mid lane to take that first tier turret. Other than that, they have just been a pure force of nature in this laning. Invading the blue side jungle here. They managed to get the second tier turret down in the mid lane. Can they get bot lane as well? They're looking for it. They want it. They want it. They got it. Status from the Galio to nullify any other damage coming onto the Galio. Nice taunt, though, but Jace takes out the Galio. Currently a 1-1 trade. We're seeing bits go off. Status from the Job and status from the Zoe. Can she connect the Q? Not quite. And Renekton manages to get the second tier turret down in the Baron lane. The game is over, but how does this actually go over? Is it going to be KS Gaming? Is it going to be government? I'm not too sure. If it's KS Gaming, I will wet my pants because I want a third game. I want a third game. I want to be uncomfortable all the way through this third game. I want to have wet pants. Come on, babies. Come on, KS Gaming. You got this. It took you a while to get the Giacomino ready. And boom, boom, pow on the Zoe. Riku still not activated on the Zeri. You believe government win? We'll see. We'll see. I don't want to check the Discord because I could easily check who's won, but I don't want to. I mean, if they do win, I think it's going to be around this Elder Dragon fight. I honestly think it will be around this Elder Dragon fight. We can see Zealous already lining it up in his sights. It is 8 seconds until the potential final fight for either KS Gaming or government here. Oh, they managed to take out the Garen. Could be huge within this team fight. However, they do have the Corki with the package. They do have the Rakan with the hero's entrance, or the grand entrance, sorry, with the quickness. They need to try and do something on this Zealous or try and take out the Jace, but the Corki is zigzagging. He is a Daisy player. Left, right, and center. Oh, okay, the Rakan goes down. Zealous goes down. It could be KS Gaming taking it for a 1-1 victory. Jarvan is running it down the mid lane. He wants a third game for his boy Blam, and they're going to do it. I'm going to wet my pants because we're going to get a third game. Jace, do not stop this fight. Let's go all the way to the Nexus, baby, with the minions. It is going into a third game. Finally, Blam gets a full best of 3 from KS Gaming. Officially my favorite team in in the group stage, giving me my first best of 3. I love you guys. That was actually a really nice game. They do. Don't use those words with me. Why? It scares me. Are you scared that you'll misspell it? And then see me come through like, yo, you misspelled that one. Anyway, onto the draft. So the Zoe comes back out again for Giacomino. Very interesting. I wonder where this Fiora is going to sit in the draft. Is it going to be Baron Lane? Is it going to replace the Renekton pick? Because we saw Vector actually play the Fiora yesterday, and I think he played him very, very well. So it's going to be interesting to see if we do get the Fiora up in the Baron lane. But we've got Nautilus locked in here with the Corki, so that is more than likely our bot lane. Vlad could either be in the Baron lane or the mid, whereas we've seen the Varus come through with the Zoe. So we've got the Chains of Corruption. It's going to be very helpful for KS Gaming here. I feel like they're going to pull out a little bit more of a comfort pick on this one. They do ban the Jace, but however, government banned the Galio. I think towards that last little bit of the game, that Galio ult was really helping. They banned the Jace, they banned the Lucian, because I'm pretty sure they're definitely assuming that Vlad is up in the Baron lane. It scares me. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's all good. It's all good, dude. Don't need to be scared. I'll hold you. Okay, so we're potentially getting a second ADC, so the Varus, or whoever this is going to be, could potentially be in the mid lane. Oh? Are we getting K-Bell for... They're swapping the supports of the first game? Oh, they do, but however, they are potentially hovering over the prospect of Zealous on Volibear, which frightens me. Oh, but does this frighten me more? A Z pick? A Z pick? We all know Zealous for his Z. Is he going to bust him out? Is he going to bust those Z juices all over us? No, he goes for the Kazakhs. That is anticlimactic. I'm very disappointed. I want to see the fish. Oh, no. Leave the fish out of this. The fish can stay. The fish can stay in its basket. Right, before we go into this next match, I'm just going to quickly go and get me some water. Right, let's get me some water. I am drying up like a fish on land. Oh, okay, so we're going to get the Corki in the mid lane. Zyra in the bot lane with the Nautilus. And then Vlad in the Baron lane. Ooh, actually, that's a good shout. We haven't seen Shen being banned this entire series. And yesterday, Shen was one of those prior bans. Give me Shen, give me Riven. I'll be happy, boy. There we go. Shen replaces the Galio Global Ultimate. And we're going to see Shen in the jungle. Fiora in the Baron lane. Oh, this is going to be a good conclusion to this series. So I'm just going to go get me a drink, guys. 1 sec. All right, we are back to it. We are hydrated. Well, we're not hydrated. We have hydration. We'll pause it. We'll have a quick cheeky glance at this draft again. But I'm firstly going to move all these... Oh! Right. Let's zoom out. Let's zoom out, baby. That's a little bit too close for me. You've seen all my imperfections. Right, cool. For the kills? Oh! Oh, I look out for... You mean an eagle. I mean, an owl wouldn't look out for something. An owl will just turn its neck and not snap it. But an eagle, however, would be eagle-eyed. And that would mean you are precision. You are looking for those things. An owl is not as fearsome as an eagle, I would say. Okay, Corky almost potentially got in that first blood there onto the Zoe. But we know that first blood isn't going to land till around about 2 minutes' time. Oh my god, Google, just shut up. I didn't ask for you. Right. No, man, because in Italian, someone who brings bad luck is called an out. Okay, we got our little lingos there a little bit mixed up. Interestingly enough, we're seeing the supports up in the Baron lane. We haven't seen this for the past 2 games of the series. So for them to switch it up now is very interesting, especially with the likes of Vladimir. I think Vladimir probably would have got bullied 1v1 in the Fiora, especially pre-level 3. We probably could have got first blood in that Baron lane if the supports didn't rotate up into this lane to give assist to the Vladimir. Alistar going in with those big engages. The kettlebells are ringing for Christmas Day. Parry left, right, and center. Kha'Zix potentially coming in here. Oh, Kha'Zix gets knocked up. I feel like if he got the jump in there, he potentially could have got the kill on Alistar. I think he was just a little bit too late on that, but they're still stalking this under the turret kill. There we go. Kha'Zix into the back of the line, knocks the Alistar. Alistar knocks the Vladimir, out of the way, but Kha'Zix still confirming the kill for government. There is that first blood that we saw on the event line. Weirdly enough, going on to the Alistar, but Alistar already took a lot of hits there. Already very low. There was no help. No rotation on the side of KS, unfortunately. Xayah potentially getting another kill here onto the Shen. Shen looking pretty low. She does give up the chase pretty early, though. Dun, dun, dun. Alistar now finds himself in that mid lane to try and help the Zoe. Zoe misses out that Q damage, though. She doesn't quite have the splash as well, so if it lands onto a minion, it's pretty much useless other than getting some gold. Because once she gets Luden's Echo, that splash damage actually spreads onto the enemy team, which would be a good thing. Did KD win, by the way? No, they lost. They lost 2-0 to the Tora. It's not going well for the boys. I don't think Trust played today, though. Unfortunate, man. Yeah, it is unfortunate. Unlucky, monsieur. Right. Fiora, Alistar back up in the Baron lane. These supports are not leaving at all. Those dual laners are just duking it out down there. But yeah, this is definitely a slower pace match. This is the slowest pace out of the whole series that we've seen. Government having to be a little bit more careful. Having to wait for that Kha'Zix to farm up. Oh, speak of the devil. There is a double kill for Riku. Riku Misa gets a double kill there onto the Varus. This is the trick we've been missing out on. Clearly working a lot better for him than the Zeri right now. Rico coming in hot. Rico. It's Riku time. Coming in hot with that double kill there from the Varus. Love to see it. That's going to be some good bit of gold there for your boy. He manages to get the boots of dynamism as well. Looking at building the Manamune first, it looks like. Infernal Drake up first as well. Ooh. Infernal Drake up in 11 seconds. Uh-oh, Shelly's up. Infernal Dragon's up. Who's going to go for what? KS Gaming has not been notoriously known for getting the Shelly first. Giacomino down in the bot lane, getting the kill onto the Xayah. That was a weird way of saying Xayah, but my pants are wet for KS Gaming right now, so potentially looking at getting this. Oof. Zealous with the clean smite, stealing the Rift Herald there and taking out the Shen as well. They could potentially go and rotate down to that Infernal Dragon. Alistair still looking for the priority onto the Nautilus. Nautilus still survives. Alistair's still in there. But Zealous flashes into the Lion's Den looking for the Alistair. But because he was in the bush, didn't quite manage to get the kill or the auto attack onto him there. But Giacomino looking to go down as well. So that's a clear 1-1 trade. But no, Fiora comes through there with the Shen. Oh, what an ultimate there from Shen. Can they clean up here in the mid lane? Xayah doing a lot of damage onto Shen. Miracle's got to be careful. He's only got the Divine Sunder. He doesn't have that health, though. He's still struggling. But well played to Vector, though, getting that kill as well. Making it a clean 2-1 trade for KS Gaming. Shelly is dropped down in the mid lane, though. Could we potentially see the first turret fall? It looks like it's going to fall here. They do get the first tier turret. It also gives them a great priority onto the Infernal Drake as well, unfortunately, for KS Gaming. They do not manage to steal it. Shen tried his hardest to get in there to try and smite, but still Zealous with the hype smite still secures it. Xayah with that ultimate. Shen looking pretty low still. Once again, Corki going in hard onto Giacomino, but not quite getting that last rocket hitting and connecting with Giacomino there. Managing to walk out with a little bit of health, but Nautilus still committed to the grind since day one. But that was unfortunate there for KS Gaming. Could be a big upset for them that they managed, government managed to get a 100% split in that jungle first round there. Both Shelly, mid lane turret, and the Infernal Drake goes to government, which could be an upset already, because if we see that government manages to secure another 2 dragons, that Infernal Soul will be pretty good. Vladimir tried to get out of the team fight there and successfully does it. Alistair. Oh, Zoe with the Q from downtown. Giacomino. Stop messing around. In the sink. Right. Right. After that successful downtown Q from Giacomino, they managed to take that first tier turret down in the bot lane. So there are now 1 apiece for the turrets. Bot lane turret, though, for KS Gaming is literally hanging on by 1k health. Turret plating, I believe, is already down. Yes, it is. Not too sure where they can go with this. It's looking like a little bit of a stalemate. It's a little bit of calm before the storm. We are seeing Kha'Zix, Nautilus, heavy presence up in the top lane. Zoe using that ultimate, hoping that they were going to come in there, it seems. Q. Oh, just missing out ever so slightly. But though, Alistair gets grouped upon in the tri-bush. But Shen coming in with that ult with the shield. Can we see Shen utilize it? But Kha'Zix is already in safe distance and already covered by Nautilus there as well. Kha'Zix looking for a re-going in back on a rematch onto the Alistair. Alistair still very, very low. YAR4 hanging on there with little health, but still managed to get out. Oh, Zoe. Oh, thank God for Zoe's ult, because that would have been tragic for Giacomino there. I honestly thought Giacomino had more kills than that, but he's only 1-1 currently. Varus is already on a no-death run with 3 kills, which is always a great place to be. That Zoe is so bad. It's not... Giacomino... It just takes a little while for that Zoe to activate. If you saw that second match of the series, then you probably think otherwise, but it's just a slow burning champ, it seems, especially in comp. Right, mid lane, bot lane turret looking to fall here. This is the signature thing that the government like doing. They like to take multiple turrets at once, and they've successfully wiped all first tier turrets taken from KS Gaming. I played Zoe for KS as well. Okay, Fez. She's just bad. No problem. Minions still doing what they do best, looking to try and do as much damage to that second tier turret in the bot lane, but unfortunately didn't quite get it. Once again, we're at that stalemate point of the match, it seems. Turtle dove, turtle dove, turtle dove. I think KS Gaming need to do all they can to try and deny this second Drake, because then it's only one Drake away for that Infernal Dragon Soul, which could be a massive upset for them going into the mid to late game now. They've got to be careful. Fiora's over the wall. She's over the wall. You don't want to go in onto that Nautilus, though. You want to kind of get a squishy champ. Oh! Zoe almost getting caught out there by Nautilus's hook. Oh, Shen going in with a taunt. Oh, you're taunting the wrong champion. There's a status. A lot of damage being nullified there onto the Nautilus because of that status. Corki going in with a kill. There is a 2-1 trade for Government there. Nicely done. And it looks like they're going to be able to secure a second Drake. They've got to be careful that they do not get that final third dragon. Oh, Rico goes down. And it's looking like Giacomino could be next. There is 4 of them in the mid lane. They're looking to go to the Baron Nashor. This could potentially be the beginning of the end for KS Gaming after such a comeback of that second match. Gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. That Xayah does some damage. Shen coming in. Oh, she just disengaged a little too early. I think she should have stayed there. Knowing that Miracle was coming in, I think that was a little bit of a miscommunication, it seems. Vector still committed. The game is over. Game is Jova. I think there's a little bit of miscommunication, a little bit of misplay going on with that whole shebang there, unfortunately, for KS Gaming. We did, however, manage to get a full best of 3, but I feel like after such a slow burning start as well, I feel like this should have been a little bit more calm and collected, a little bit more, oh man, it should have been. Nah, it's Jova. Government won it. 2-1. White was right. Hashtag White was right. You feel like both teams have to work on communication? I don't think so. Good lord. How's it going, Bez? Welcome to the stream. Welcome back. But no, yeah, I feel like more so on the side of KS Gaming into this third match, the communication was a little bit not there, especially in terms of like when we saw the Shen go in. If Zoe just committed and knew that the Shen was going in there, she would have stayed alive. They probably got a kill on the Xayah. Fiora would have still been alive back then. Obviously, Fiora is now back up, but it would have just been another less kill for them. But nope, down goes the bot lane inhibitor, mid lane inhibitor gone. The top lane, Baron lane inhibitor is looking ripe for the taking. Alistair's just taking so much damage. I've noticed that Alistair hasn't built Warmogs yet. How have I only just noticed that he hasn't got his second item? No wonder they're losing so bad when this Alistair's engaging. He doesn't have Warmogs. The beefy, juicy item that is Warmogs itself. There's the dredge. Straight in. It's a clean win here for Government. Going into the second day. Going into the third day. Undefeated. They did lose a round. But they brought the sexy back in the third and final round of the series. Beating KS Gaming a solid 2-1 victory. I will look at the stats this time because I don't have to rush back for the lobby. White was right. I enjoy my cold beer. You can enjoy that, dude. I remember playing with you like 2 years ago, Lamau. Cool. I mean, I'm not playing right now. But I'm casting, so. But thank you. How's it going, Bess? Let's have a little cheeky look at this. So, Gov on Heaven here with the MVP. Giacomino once again with the SVP. Shen was a little underwhelming there. The playmaking potential of the Shen really didn't see the light of day, and the same with the Alistair. We didn't really see the Warmogs come through for that big old health boost. I'm having flashbacks. Gwen 2 years ago. I don't think Gwen was 2 years ago. Gwen was last year, surely. But yeah. Not the finest out for KS Gaming, but still, I thank them for still managing to pull that second game out of nowhere in that late game, managing to get us into the first best of 3 that I've managed to cover.